Well, hello there and welcome back. This is Cheryl Stinchcomb and I'm the founder of Profit Penning and the author of Pinterest Marketing. And I want to thank you for all of your comments and emails about our first free training video. I get so excited when I hear how helpful these training videos are. And if you haven't watched the first video in this series, then please go do that before you move forward. Because we start with the basics and we're just going to continue to build to help teach you how to market your business on Pinterest. What I'm doing is a three-part training series, and what we're doing is I'm going to be sharing how do you market your business on Pinterest and start making a profit in a short amount of time without spending a dime on marketing ads. Now, I knew that I had to stay on Pinterest with my business when Facebook really wasn't working for me overall, and I was spending hundreds of dollars on pay-per-click ads. And so I knew that Pinterest was going to be my number one social media strategy when my efforts started to blow away my Facebook results. In fact, I had more followers on Pinterest than my Facebook page, and it didn't cost me a penny. My website traffic had increased by 84%, and one morning I woke up to see a $1,000 sale in my inbox. So I knew early on that Pinterest was going to be my main focus for marketing my business. And once all of these great things started to happen, many business owners noticed and wanted to learn my strategies as well. So I've been able to help a few people, and I have a couple testimonies. One is Skip. He is a filmmaker, and he said there's plenty of great information in everything that I've learned from you, and I've learned so much, and I've been monitoring my results on PinPuff, and my most impressive increase was his viral score, which means it jumped from 31 all the way up to 97.7 within 1 week, which means his pins were going more viral. He was getting more attention through the training that he received. Another one is from Dana Neal, who is a life coach, and she said, I'm loving the Pinterest training. I'm learning what I wanted to know 4 months ago. Now, marketing online through social media, it's been really popular for many years, but it's really changed over the years. In fact, there's a big misconception that if you are on social media that you're going to get rich. And also many people believe that if their images go viral or their videos go viral, that their sales are automatically going to increase. And also many people believe that to increase your sales, you must spend a lot of money on banner ads, solo ads, or pay-per-click. And none of this is true. In fact, the good news is that the new way of marketing is through Pinterest. And when you understand who your target market is and what they want, then you can increase your sales through the right images without spending any money on ads. But there is a challenge that comes with Pinterest, and the number one challenge to become successful marketing your business on Pinterest is to understand the number one purpose of Pinterest and how you're supposed to use it to market your business. But luckily for you, the solution is really simple. The number one purpose of Pinterest is just to get the customer to click on your pin and to go visit your website. So when the customer clicks the pin, it takes them to your website for more valuable information and the potential sale. So to get the click, you need to know how to attract your customers. So I'm going to give you 8 ways. They're proven strategies to help engage your customers and turn those images into sales. Now, the biggest mistake I want to cover right out of the gate is made when promoting physical products on Pinterest. And this mistake is not showing these products in use. The products, they have to be able to show your viewer or your customer, how does it solve their problem? How does it improve their lifestyle? How does it make a difference in their life? So here's a few examples to show you some difference. In fact, you want to show the products in action versus just the product itself. There's a big difference in looking at a kid vacuum toy just as a product as it is on the bottom versus showing a child having a really good time with the toy. The same goes for anything. Imagine the difference with, a girl in a wedding dress versus seeing it on a hanger. It's about the bride, it's about what she looks like, it's how beautiful she is. You want people to be able to picture themselves using your products. So if your product or service solves a problem, figure out how you can portray the solution visually. And the rest of the visual strategies I'm going to cover is going to help you to be able to convey this message, whether you offer physical products or you offer services. So the second thing I want to talk to you about is on your visual pictures and what you want to do. You want to use text over your pictures when it makes sense. This is going to help you to get your message out. Not everyone is going to read the description of the pin on Pinterest. So you want them to be able to look at the picture and get the message that you want them to understand immediately. In fact, if you don't have Photoshop, and most people do not, there's other software you can use, but a resource that is so simple and so easy is PicMonkey.com. It doesn't take any time at all, and you don't have to be techie to use it. But you just want to make sure to be careful to not pin pictures that have a copyright, and just always give credit where credit is due to make sure you protect yourself. So at any point in time, you can take your own pictures and add your text. That's the direction that you'd like to head. Okay, the third way to be able to engage your customers is you also need to add a call to action to the graphic. A lot of times the customers don't know what you want them to do. So a little encouragement to be able to share or repin your graphics always helps. So a call to action is literally asking the viewer just to do something with your picture. You know, you're going to see a lot of this written in text of a post or a picture description. You know, like if you agree, comment to share. You can do a pin it to win it contest. So enter a contest. You know, click to visit our website to, you know, join this promotion, or enter a sweepstakes. And so when you add a call to action to your pictures, they actually can increase your interaction and engagement by 80%, which is absolutely huge. The fourth one are quotes, and quotes are popular on any social media, but they're especially popular on Pinterest. And you can always find really great quotes to put together. You can always come up with your own quotes from your own business and put it on top of, you know, a product picture, or showing people interacting with your product, and you can have a quote to go along with it. Quotes really get repinned more than anything else. Okay, the fifth one is you want to make sure you're always providing value to your customer. You want to be able to help them out. The more you give to them, the more that you're going to get in return. So a couple ideas is maybe some checklists or some cheat sheets that will help your customers. Checklists are always fun because they can be visually appealing, like this one on the left, and they're also really useful. So if I had a website about good parenting skills, then this is a chore list for a little girl, and it's something I could pin on Pinterest and link back to an article or a blog article, or maybe some products that I offer that just help you organize your household when you have kids. I also like cheat sheets too. These can help someone, you know, just to remember all the details when it comes to setting something up. Because I help people with Pinterest and to set up their business accounts, I created a cheat sheet that's going to help walk them through every step that they need to do to set up their profile. And in the previous video, I covered this in detail and how important it is that you need to lay out your profile to be able to optimize your account. The number 6 is videos, and videos perform just as well on Pinterest as images do. And so we all know that people are really attracted to visuals, but even more so when they see someone in action. When you're able to put a video on, especially if you're talking about your company or your products, people get to learn more about you. You get to storytell about your business versus just a picture, and people can really relate. And on Pinterest, you can actually pin the video itself to where it actually plays inside Pinterest, or you can use a still video picture, so when they click on the pin, it drives them directly to your website where you're hosting the video. Either or, it depends on what it is that you want to accomplish with that specific video. You can also use videos to help promote how to use a product. You can teach somebody how to do something. You can use customer testimonials, and you can also visually show how your product solves your customers' problems. Number 7 is about infographics, and infographics are very popular on Pinterest. Now, the most important thing about infographics is to be able to pin your own content in it, whether it's statistics about your company, whether it's a step-by-step process that helps them to do things that can promote certain products such as cosmetics, or if you're a hairdresser, how to fix your hair a certain way. But a lot of people think they can't create infographics on their own. They think it's really expensive. Well, there honestly are so many different resources to be able to create infographics, but I'm just going to give you one resource in this training video that you can use that's free, and they have a lot of great templates. All you have to do is go in and change the content, and you can even upload your logo or your pictures, and it's www.infogr.am. And so this one I just put together really fast. It's just top 20 power words that sell. And literally it took me less than 5 minutes. So when you create your own infographic, just be sure and include your website when you can to be able to get maximum exposure when it's repinned. Now, number 8, this is our last way that I'm going to share with you today in your strategy of how do you engage your customers through vibrant pins to be able to turn those into sales. And number 8 is one of my favorite. It's free, valuable content. In fact, these graphics can do a lot of different things. You can do a contest with it. You can give something away. So one of the examples here is I like to give out a sample of my Pinterest marketing book. It's incredibly valuable. It has different screenshots. It's a step-by-step instructional guide that can get anyone that's just starting on Pinterest and turn into a master of Pinterest and marketing their business in no time at all. So what I do is I have this pin here, and when they click on it, it'll drive them back to my website to where they can download a sample of the book and decide, hey, is it something that's going to be of value to me, or is it not something that's going to work for me at this time? You can do a pin it to win it contest as well. There are just so many ideas, and people are always wanting value. What's in it for them? And when you give it away for free, well, they really appreciate you. They start to pay closer attention to your brand and what you have to offer them. Well, I want to thank you for joining me for our second video in a series, and I really hope this is adding some value to you. I hope I was able to give you some great ideas of how you're going to engage your customers to really capture their attention with a pin or a video or an infographic that's going to help drive them back to your website, because that is the number one purpose. And that way it's going to help to increase your sales. And by doing all of these different things and tying these 8 strategies together, you're going to become so popular on Pinterest. You're going to get so much more attention, which is automatically going to be able to drive up your sales. So when you put all these things into play, Pinterest marketing just becomes so much easier, and in no time you're going to be pinning and earning profits. Well, I want to encourage you to write something down in the comments for me. Do you have a really cool strategy that's helped you to attract more paying customers on Pinterest? I would love to hear what that is. And I respond to any questions that you might have, and I always respond to comments personally. So I'd like to hear from it. Just go ahead and write down there what your best idea is and the best thing that's worked for you. I look forward to seeing you in our next video, where I'm going to be able to share with you the most frequently asked questions about Pinterest and be able to help show you how simple and easy it is to be able to start earning profits on Pinterest in a very short amount of time. Have a really great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.